side of things too, but Hong is still really afraid of the hospital. She tells me now that she can communicate in English with me much better, that when she was in the hospital, she just thought, I want to go to Jesus. Yeah, because she didn't want to be there anymore. And to know that at 9 you think your life is painful and worthless and has, no hope or meaning is really hard, but she has such a spunky, sweet, silly, sensitive heart and personality. Someone said to me the other day that we got to love her back to life. And as I look at her now, I'm so thankful to have been used by God in that way. I think God has big things planned for her. She has a really soft heart for other kids who are sick. We had a special needs girl live with us for about 6 months this year, and Hong was always the one playing with her or taking care of her or working with her, and it's cool to see that played out in such a little person who can already take what they have experienced and want to help other people with it. So after she came back home from the hospital, I spent at least 5 hours every day with her. They asked me to homeschool her, which was really intimidating to me at first. I mean, I've done stuff with really little people, but I've never actually been responsible for someone's education. So that was kind of scary, but we started with learning English, working on that first, and then reading, and you could see from the video when I was asking her if she was excited, that was a word that was not in her vocabulary yet. But teaching her to read was really cool. That was an experience that I really loved, and she was such a good, gracious little student. She loved learning. She would get mad at me if we weren't going to do school on a certain day. She would do it 7 days a week, all day long, if I would have let her, so that was really fun. Just reading lots of books, playing with her. She couldn't walk very far at all without just being weak and tired in the beginning, and so some of what we did was just walking around, throwing a ball, trying to jump on the trampoline, building up her body, and doing puzzles and Legos and Play-Doh and all those things that work your motor skills and get your brain going. And it was just, I really enjoyed it, and it was so fun to just have that part in her life. She got to go to school with the other kids. They had year-round school in South Africa, so in January she went to school full-time with the other kids, and for the longest time it was all she could talk about. She just wanted to be normal and go to school like the other kids. And then maybe a month before school started, she started kind of having a bad attitude about it, and I couldn't figure out why, if she was scared about it or something. And then she finally told me that she realized if she goes to school, Tumi and Stembile will get to play with me all day at home, and she will not get to stay home and play with me all day. So that made me feel loved. We had to talk about that. And Brian drives the kids to school on the bus, and I ride to school with them sometimes just for fun. And on the first day back to school, I rode back with her and rode to school with her. And it was really strange. I was crying. My baby was going to school. And it was just so funny. I felt like I had this little kid going to kindergarten or something. It was just weird to experience those emotions. But she's thriving. She's doing very well. When I left in April, she was about 45 pounds and loving 2nd grade. It was an adjustment for her at first, but she used to being in the classroom and hanging out with the other kids, and she's definitely improving. So spending a year with Hong was one of the big ministries that I was a part of this year.